Dave Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jackson. We are at 2432 Ellington Avenue, just getting ready to head on in. We're going to go really fast here. Entryway is a wood panel with a tile floor. Nice little ceiling fan at the top. We've got lots of lacquered wood panel all around the entryway. Looks really nice. The floor feels solid. Goes into the living room with the hardwood floors. There is a little bit of a step here, so you have to be careful. And that doesn't show, but it is definitely high enough that if you're not watching, you're going to have a hard time there and, stub your toe or worse, fall on your face. And nobody's going to want that. Kitchen area is been tiled over. I'm sure that the wood floors went back that way. It used to anyway, but they don't any longer. They've also replaced a little piece of flooring here in what is the dining room. Little ceiling fan here too. Lots of windows for lots of light. Kitchen looks nice with maple cabinets, although there aren't any pulls. The tile backsplash definitely adds a little bit of flavor to it. So this isn't a bad kitchen at all. And this goes out to the back area. We've already looked back there, but as you can see, it goes to this little screen porch that we've got. I'm not going to go out onto the screen porch. That's probably the laundry area there. Might be storage. We'll have a look through the house and then we'll know for sure in a minute. The hallway has a little hall closet. This is just before we actually get into the bedroom side of the house. And as you can see, somebody's got their clothes in there still. Electric panel, hard to see that. I'm going to see if we can get a light on in here. So, any lights? Okay, so electric panel, looks like it's fairly new. Nice square D panel, looks good on the inside. Nicely labeled, so that's good. And a newer thermostat with the smoke detector right there. Bedrooms all have hardwoods. This first one here is about 12 by 12, I'd say, with the ceiling fan. Typical 8-foot high ceilings, nothing special there. Small little closet, maybe 36 by 30 with the bar and the shelf, which is kind of typical for a spare bedroom. It's just fine. Still have the hardwood floors. Interesting little tile wraparound here where the furnace is. I don't understand that tile, but hey, it's all good. Whatever is going to work. I could tell that's where the furnace was because of the louvered door. They've used a lot of lacquer in here, so everything, all the woodwork is shiny. We've got a little hall linen closet, double doors, restroom over here. We'll just take a quick look at these other bedrooms real quick. First, bedroom number 2 is a little bit bigger than the first one at maybe 16 or 18 by 14. That's just a guess off the top of my head. It's pretty dark. I can't get the light to come on. Little closet, about the same size. Well, no, it's a little bit bigger. Actually, it's about 5 feet by, or 60 inches by 30, and with the bar and the shelf. So not too shabby. Floors feel really nice. The hardwoods look good. I'm not seeing any separation in the slats. I'm not seeing any staining of water damage, anything like that. There is staining, but nothing that would be indicative of a problem with the ceiling. Ceilings all look mostly really nice. Bedroom number 3 is no exception. I'm not particularly fond of the interior wall color. It does make it a little bit too dark for me. This third bedroom is a little bit deeper, maybe 32 inches deep, but it's still about 5 feet across with the bar and the shelf. Too bad I can't get the light to come on, but that's the way it goes. This is a 1-bath unit, so what we're going to see here is first some of the 99-cent square foot tiles, but it's tiles, and they did a nice job. And a tile surround in the bathroom, it's actually tiles. They did a decent job on that too. Little bit of staining and some bubbling from moisture on the ceiling. As you can see, this is moisture damage because the vent is not being used. We have a window here. You can pull that open, but you really need to make sure that you're turning on a vent. And you know what? Actually, I don't see a vent. So we need a vent in here to let out moisture. Now, by law, with a window, you don't have to have that. But, yeah, that's the result of not having the attic vent, the fan, in your ceiling in a bathroom. Also, Although we've got tile on the floor, what I don't see is a glass shower door. Nope, they've got a curved bar for a curtain, which is unfortunate because frankly, curved bar is not good enough to keep the water off of the floor. You really need to have a shower door so that if you have guests over with kids especially, the water doesn't get everywhere, because even though this is tile, the grout lines will crack and the caulk line between the tub and the floor will dry out and crack, and then water gets down in there, and since this is off grade, that means it's all wood underneath. You can imagine what the water's going to do to that. We got a little pedestal sink, looks pretty nice, little round mirror, and a 3-light vanity light here to light the room up. So at the end of the day, turning off the lights here if I can, there's got to be a light switch for this guy somewhere. I appreciate the hardwoods. And the layout isn't bad for the size of house it is. It's not bad at all. Neighborhood seems okay. It's got decent space. The kitchen looks good. The floors are nice and solid for an off-grade house. Actually, I really like this. If the roof is good, then this is a great house for the price. So, only thing, the neighborhood is spotty, not the best, but it looks good on the outside. So I'll let you do your crime map search just to make sure that it's acceptable for you. And then if you have any questions or other things that you want to know about this house, I'd be happy to share. I don't know the age of the roof. I couldn't really see that when I was outside. Let's lock it up and we'll just take a quick peek before I call this a day. See if we can spot the roof and if we've got anything that I can obviously tell is a problem there. Okay. They put these into the cement. Yep. So they actually cemented over those little hexagons. It looks painted, but actually it's not. Yeah, the roof is too flat for me to tell. I just can't tell what the condition of the roof is. So what that means is that just remember, a roof has to be 10 years old or newer in order to get the house financed pretty much at all in Florida these days. So if it's older than that, that would be something the seller would need to take care of unless they were only accepting cash. And then that would be something priced much less than the $150,000 that this price is currently listed at. I'm hoping it's still available. I'm going to check with Fran and see what she says here. She's the listing broker for this property and someone that I've worked with many times before. So let me just check with her and see if it's still available. And then if you guys have questions or comments about this house, just give me a ring, send me a text, send me a message, smoke signals, something, and I'll be happy to respond right away. Thank you. And we'll see you at the next one.